The organization chart is where we see the physical representation of how your organization must develop to accomplish what is on the Purpose tab. At the top, you can see this business owner's forecasted revenue for the next year will be $2 million. The light blue cells represent his existing staff, and the golden cells represent the additional staff he will need to achieve his new revenue goal. If you submitted your employees' information during the intake process, your control panel will have come with your organizational chart already built. But org charts need to be a very fluid tool since they can change regularly. If the people change regularly in certain cells, but the positions always stay constant, it is not necessary to put names in these cells. To delete a cell, just click on it when your cursor is a four-way arrow. If there is a cursor flashing inside the cell, that means you can edit what is inside the cell, but you cannot delete the cell. If there is a cursor in the cell, put your cursor over the cell and move it around until it becomes a four-way arrow. Then click, and the cursor will disappear. Then click the Delete key to remove the cell. To edit a cell, as we just saw, put your cursor over the cell until it becomes a bar. Click, and you can edit from that spot. To add a cell, click inside the org chart and a white border will show up around the entire org chart. When the white border appears, a new Design tab will appear at the top of the screen. Click on this tab and a whole series of options will be at your disposal. Let's say we want to give this supervisor some people to supervise by adding a couple of crew members. We click on the cell and then come up here and click on the Add Shape. On the drop-down menu, click on the Add Shape below. As soon as we do, a new cell appears below the supervisor's cell. If we repeat the process while having this cell highlighted, the new person will report to the wrong person because we want him to report to the supervisor. The cell added will always report to the cell that was highlighted when you add another shape. You can change the color of a cell like we did here by clicking anywhere on the cell and then clicking on the paint can icon and then choosing the color you want. You can change the shape of your organization chart by clicking on these other options as well. There are several great uses for the organization chart. You should now have access to our complete 7-part knowledge system. You may access the full knowledge system at this link. Scroll down to Part 3 Management and then to Session 5. It is dedicated to the org chart. It is a very quick read and will give you great insights into the usefulness of this tool.